Okay, welcome everybody to Psychology 349, Research Methods and Behavioral Science. My name is Dr. Jacqueline Dye. I have my email listed there as well as a phone number to reach me at, and then you can also send me messages through the Canvas inbox as well. Okay, so just to kind of review what's in the syllabus. So basically, office hours are Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. via Zoom. There's a Zoom link listed in the syllabus. And then also you can reach out to me as well if you wanted to set up an appointment or a separate time to meet and talk about assignments or um, career goals even. So I'm available for that. A couple of important dates. So the course has started already. It started on October 21st. There is a deadline to add and drop, which is the 23rd of October. The deadline to withdraw is the 15th of November. And then our course will end on December 8th. Importantly, and this is listed in the syllabus, students who are enrolled in online classes have to complete a course requirements checklist, and that's due on Tuesday, October 22nd. It's listed under the modules tab. And if students do not complete this, then they'll automatically be dropped from the class, as if they were doing a drop through the registrar. So that's very important. Make sure that you complete that. So what is the goal of this course? So the description is to provide an overview of the processes involved in designing and conducting research in the social and behavioral sciences and social work. Some of the milestones that you'll reach by the end of the course is to be able to demonstrate knowledge of qualitative and quantitative methods, as well as terminology that's used in behavioral research, to summarize and critique scholarly research in this field, and then to prepare an APA formatted introduction section of a research manuscript, which I'll talk about later. All right, so why do we need to know research? I want to be a therapist, I want to be a social worker. Why on earth do I need to know this? So there's a few reasons. So first, research guides our therapeutic practice, program development. It gives us a better insight into what works and what doesn't work and under what conditions it works. Research in psychology and behavioral sciences helps us to be objective. It helps our reputation in the field as a science. What we're doing is based on empirical knowledge rather than untested theories. Think like Freud's Oedipus complex, which is not only offensive, but also very, very incorrect that we know now. Also, pseudoscience is rampant, and we have to be able to critique bad science that comes up in the field. And then last, if your aspiration is to go to graduate school to get a master's degree or get a doctoral degree, you'll need to demonstrate some ability to first be able to read research, apply the research, and then likely, especially if you go for a PhD, you'll have to likely conduct your own research as well. So in terms of the course materials, so mainly we'll be using the Baines text that's listed in the syllabus. This should be available, to my knowledge, in the Canvas course shell by using the left navigation bar. It might be listed in Bookshelf, Pearson, RedShelf, or another subtab, but if you have any issues, please reach out to me and I can figure that out. It's also recommended that you get at some point, either for this class or for additional classes that you take in the future, to get an APA publication manual. There's the full version, which is for folks who want to publish research through the peer review process. And then there's also a concise guide that offers information about how to write an APA style. I think it's a little bit cheaper, but that would be recommended for you, especially if you're looking to do research of your own or go on to graduate school. And then, of course, we'll have other readings and materials that will be uploaded and accessible through the links in each module for each week of the course. So in terms of basic expectations, it's expected that you log into Canvas at least every 48 hours to stay updated with discussions, review any announcements that come up, to complete your assignments on time, to be responsible for your own learning, and that means communicating with me if any issues arise. responding to communications in a timely manner, so by college email or the Canvas inbox, and then abiding by the Columbia College Student Conduct Code and Honor Code. In terms of what you can expect from me, you can expect that I'll provide feedback or grades on assignments in a timely manner, usually within 72 hours of the assignment due date. I'll respond to your emails or communications within 24 hours. I will help facilitate a learning community based on personal responsibility and respect. I'll provide resources, support, and encouragement. And I will help uphold academic honesty and integrity in line with the Columbia College Honor Code. In terms of the course structure, so each week we'll have readings and assignments, and that will be posted under the modules tab. In the syllabus, there's also a calendar with the different topics, as well as what's expected for you to review, to watch, and then to turn it by the end of each week. So you'll be expected to read excerpts from the text, articles that might be assigned, lectures such as this one, and then assignments in the form of quizzes or written assignments that are due at the end of each week. There will be 5 quizzes over the course of the semester, and this is really to kind of check your understanding and encourage critical thinking. It's open book. I encourage you to use the text and look at lectures to answer the questions, but basically it's a way to kind of check in and make sure that you're getting information and understanding the information as we go along. So we will have a final paper, a last assignment, and this will be an APA style introduction section for a research report. So essentially what you'll do is select a topic of research, a topic of interest in behavioral sciences. You'll select variables and constructs that you want to examine. So for example, self-esteem or internet usage. You'll construct a hypothetical research question about these variables, and then you'll conduct a literature review, so a review of the research to inform your research question. And all of this will be to turn in eventually a 2 to 3 page introduction section, which includes a literature review as well as the purpose of your hypothetical research project. There will be 3 assignments before the final draft to kind of scaffold as we get closer to the end. It's important for you to know that the first draft that you turn in will not be graded, but you'll receive feedback, which should be incorporated into your final paper that you turn in at the end. All of the information for each of these assignments is listed under the assignments tab. It should be published and available to you. It's also very important for you to know that it's necessary for you to complete all of the assignments that are scaffolded in order to get credit for the final paper. So not looking to receive final papers at the end of the semester without having shown your work, basically. So doing a source worksheet, filling out an outline for your paper, and then getting some feedback and incorporating that. These are all really important aspects of the writing process and the research process. In terms of late assignments, basically any assignments that are late will accrue a 10% deduction on the overall grade for each day that it's late. If it's any later than 4 days, then it will not be accepted. And this being an online course, it's really important for you to have reliable internet service or access to Wi-Fi. And if that's not something that is super reliable at your home or at your residence, there's libraries, there's other businesses. If you want to go get a cup of coffee or lunch and use the Wi-Fi there, I'm sure that you can work that out as well. But main idea, basically plan ahead. If you know that you have an event, someone's wedding coming up during the weekend, try to carve out some time earlier in the week to get everything read and reviewed and all of your assignments completed. In terms of the grading structure, final grades are going to consist of an intro activity that will be due by the end of this week, the 5 quizzes over the course of the semester, and then the 3 assignments for the introduction section paper. Attendance will generally be verified by your assignment and quiz submissions each week. Please review the syllabus for a detailed explanation of the attendance policy. There's information in there about what kinds of events may be considered an excused absence versus what may not be excused. Generally speaking, though, it's important that any missed work is made up, especially because this is an online course. It's 7 weeks. We have a lot to cover in 7 weeks, and we want to make sure that you finish this course with the knowledge that you need to have and that you're prepared for, ongoing coursework or grad school or whatever you choose to do. All right, so thank you. Welcome again, and I look forward to working with you all. And yeah, thanks.